again with the inspiration moments, and today I want to speak about top 10 21st century skills that will help you better your life. Top 10 21st century skills. There's what we refer to as life skills. They are skills that if somebody has in their day-to-day life, things will keep becoming better. They will keep improving little by little every day. And by the help of God, the chance we have today, we can share a few of those skills. Maybe you have heard them talk about critical thinking. They have talked about decision making. You have read in books things about self-esteem, tolerance, and so on. Those are good skills that everyone, if they imbibed and practiced them, their lives will not be the same. I have come to note that often at times we find ourselves in situations, in happenings that we do not like. But by inculcating certain skills, you can come out of any quagmire that you find yourself in. Top 10 skills that can change your life forever. The first skill that I'll look at today is the skill called thinking. In the 21st century, thinking has become a core skill that anyone, whether you are small or great, need to have. I was reading my Bible in Proverbs chapter 24, verse 7. The Bible says, "Wisdom is too high for a fool." Wisdom is too high. Look at that statement. That thinking is not common to common people. Many people, even the ones you see around you, they seldom think. In fact, thinking is a zone that many people fear going to. You would hear teachers ask us in class, "What are you thinking, Eric?" And you're like, "Oh, you mean I was also thinking? Could it have been I was thinking about anything?" People live by routines. You wake up, bathe, go to work, take the items of duty, do as you do, go back home, watch TV, take supper, sleep, wake up following morning. Is a routine of life. Rarely do people think. Thinking is a skill needed that can transform you forever. I heard one of the renowned speakers say that in the world today, 5% of the people, of the population, which is about 8 billion, they think. 5%. 10% of the rest, they think they are thinking. 85% of the other population does not think. Even the common populace, you hear in matters politics, our MP is thinking for us. What they are saying is what we need, is what we require, is what will change our lives. Let it come to a point in your life where you choose to become a thinker. A thinker. One of the renowned speakers again in the world spoke and said that ideas rule the world. Ideas. And ideas come from engaging your mind. If you decide that you will be a thinker, you can change any situation. Is it money that you do not have? Money is a medium of exchange of value. Look at that. It's a medium of exchange of value. If you produce valuable ideas, money will flow to you. Money does not go to the most prayerful. it goes to thinkers. People who have brought about ideas that are changing our lives. We take our money to them. Think today and you will change your life. There's a book written by Napoleon Hill talking about think and grow rich. So growing rich is a byproduct of thinking. My friend, the skill of thinking is needed. Become a thinker. Become a thinker. Someone visited Bishop Oyedepo in his church in Nigeria and was asking him, what is this room that is above your office? And he told him, that is my thinking room. Thinking room. The high flyers of our generation are thinkers. Develop the art of thinking. Take a pen, take a book, a piece of paper, and note down ideas that you think they can turn your life around. By thinking, you can become better. By thinking, you can change from the level you are to a higher level. By thinking, you can break out of the limitations that are in your life now. I pose this question to you. What are you thinking now? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Maybe you can think about, where did I come from? You came from somewhere. What am I able to do with my hands, with my skills? Think about it. If I continue like this, how will I end? Think about such. Think about such. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 and 9 tells us the things that we need to keep thinking about. Proverbs 23, verse 7, King James Version says, as he thinks in his heart, so is he. What are you thinking? The way you think is a life changer. You can change the way you think and you change the results of your life. Don't forget that thinking is a skill you can grow. Number 2 skill that you need to have in the 21st century that will change your life is proactivity. Let me call it initiative. What is initiative? Initiative is the art, A-R-T, the art, the skill of not waiting for things to go bad as you watch, but choosing to pioneer ideas, to pioneer actions. Initiative. Take initiative. Nobody is coming to help you. Take initiative. Jephthah said in Judges chapter 12, verse 2 and 3, he told his people, when I saw you were not coming to help me, I took my life in my hands. Those are many years ago when there were men who used to take initiative. Jephthah is one of them. He took initiative to change his community, his society those days. Today, take initiative. Take initiative. Be an initiator of something. We are not saying you become a national changer. Begin by initiative to change yourself. Your life is also looking up to you, asking, when will you decide to change me? Initiative. Nehemiah chapter 1 from verse 4, Nehemiah says, when he heard what was the state of where he was born, he began to pray and fast. When he was told that where you come from, the state is bad, the walls are broken, he took initiative to pray and fast. My friend, you can take initiative to change your life by praying and fasting about it. Take initiative. Take initiative. The fathers of this country, they took us from colonization or colonialism, and the suffering there was by initiative. Someone chose, I will do something to change this situation. It happened. happened. If you take initiative today, you can improve your life. You can migrate from where you live, the place you do not like, the result you do not like. You can change by initiative. Initiative. Take initiative. God says in the book of Ezekiel that I looked for a man who would stand in the gap. I could not find. He was looking for a man to stand in the gap, maybe like today, and save the young generation, and save the country, and improve the worship of that church, or change the economic state of that town. He could not find. If he is looking for that man, will he find him today in us? Men of initiative, they are in rare supply. The rest we see around, there are people who like to flow with the status quo, the way things are, the routine. Skill number 3, and the last for now, is starting anything with the end in mind. Starting anything with the end in mind. The 21st century life that we are living in will require men who see the end from the beginning. God himself is a God who starts anything with the end in mind. The days of Isaiah, he said to Isaiah in chapter 46 and verse 10, I begin with the end in mind. He says, I call the end at the beginning. That school you have started, that degree you have gone to study, where are you going with it? See the end before you start. This family you want to start, how will it end? How will it go? See the end before you begin at the beginning. Jesus in his teachings, he said, anyone that wants to go to war, he must count the cost first. You must see the end first. The teaching I'm doing to you today, I have seen what it will do to you and to me. See the end at the beginning. Don't just begin anything. Don't just buy anything. Don't just start anything. Have the plan and vision about it. See the end before we start. 21st century skills that will change our lives. Imbibe them. Practice them, and your life won't be the same. Don't be one of those who keep complaining that life is hard. Life is hard. Think. If you think, the hardness can be soft. Plan your life. See the end at the beginning. Initiate something. Initiate your change. And you will thank us as life continues.